Welcome to our channel. Today we're going to explore a fascinating topic, the 5 countries where sexual liberation is a way of life. I promise you won't believe the number 4. You'll be shocked. So get ready for a journey full of discoveries and unique perspectives. Don't forget to stay until the end to find out which country will blow your mind. Hit the like button and let's get started. Sexual liberation has been a topic of debate and evolution throughout history. From civil rights movements to cultural revolutions, the way societies approach sexuality has changed dramatically. In this video, we'll explore 5 countries where sexual liberation is not only accepted, but has become a way of life. These countries have forged unique paths toward accepting and celebrating sexual diversity, creating environments where people can live their lives authentically. In these places, laws protecting the rights of LGBTQ+ people have been implemented, pride festivals are held, and comprehensive sexual education is encouraged. Openness towards different sexual orientations and identities not only promotes respect and equality, but also enriches local culture. These nations stand out for their commitment to individual well-being and freedom, showing the world that an inclusive approach can transform entire societies. Join us to discover these fascinating examples of sexual liberation in action. 1. Netherlands, the beacon of sexual freedom. The Netherlands is widely recognized as a pioneer in sexual liberation. From the legalization of prostitution in 2000 to the legalization of same-sex marriage in 2001, this country has been a role model on LGBTQ+ rights issues. Dutch culture promotes openness and respect towards all forms of love and sexual expression. One of the pillars of sexual liberation in the Netherlands is its focus on comprehensive sexuality education. From an early age, children receive sexuality education that covers not only biological aspects, but also consent, healthy relationships, and sexual diversity. This education helps to destigmatize topics that are often taboo in other cultures, fostering an environment of respect and understanding. Sex education is not limited to classrooms. It also takes place at home and in the community. Parents are encouraged to talk openly with their children about sexuality, which creates a family environment where sensitive topics can be discussed without fear of judgment. This is in contrast to many other countries where sex education is sparse or full of taboos. 2. Sweden, a model of equality and freedom. Sweden is another country that has made sexual liberation an integral part of its national identity. With progressive policies and a strong focus on gender equality, Sweden has become a benchmark for other countries on sexual rights issues. Since the 1970s, Sweden has implemented laws that promote gender equality and sexual rights. Prostitution was decriminalized in 1999, but the purchase of sexual services is criminalized, reflecting an approach focused on protecting those involved in sex work. This model has sparked an international debate on how best to address sex work and the rights of those who engage in it. In addition, Sweden has adopted policies that encourage inclusion and respect for all sexual identities. Anti-discrimination laws are strict and apply in a variety of settings, including the workplace and education. This has allowed many LGBTQ+ people to find a safe environment where they can live without fear of discrimination. Swedish society values openness and inclusion. Sex education is part of the school curriculum and is taught from a perspective that emphasizes consent and respect. In addition, Sweden hosts a number of festivals and events celebrating sexual diversity, such as Stockholm Pride, which attracts thousands of participants each year. 3. Spain, a journey towards sexual freedom. In 2005, Spain became one of the first countries in the world to legalize same-sex marriage. This decision marked a milestone in the fight for LGBTQ+ rights and has contributed to a significant cultural change in the country. Social acceptance towards LGBTQ+ relationships has grown exponentially since then. Marriage equality has not only allowed same-sex couples to have access to the same legal rights as heterosexual couples, but it has also fostered greater visibility and representation in the media and popular culture. Same-sex love stories are now common in Spanish films, television series, and literature. Spain has come a long way since the days of Francoism, when individual freedoms were severely restricted. Today, Spain is known for its vibrant LGBTQ+ culture and commitment to sexual liberation. Madrid Gay Pride is one of the largest and most important in the world, attracting millions of visitors each year. This event not only celebrates sexual diversity, but also serves as a platform to advocate for human rights and equality. The streets of Madrid are filled with colors, music, and joy during this celebration. In addition to the festivities, there are a number of cultural activities, debates, and workshops that address issues relevant to the LGBTQ+ community. This comprehensive approach ensures that Pride is not just a party, but also a space for activism and education. 4. Canada Diversity and Acceptance. Canada is known for its cultural diversity and inclusive approach to sexuality, from the legalization of same-sex marriage in 2005 to its commitment to LGBTQ+ rights. Canada has positioned itself as a leader in sexual liberation. Sex education in Canada varies by province, but many regions have adopted inclusive approaches that address topics such as consent, healthy relationships, and sexual diversity. This approach helps create an environment where everyone feels accepted and respected. In some provinces, such as Ontario and British Columbia, educational programs have been implemented that include information about transgender and non-binary identities, reflecting a deeper and more nuanced understanding of human diversity. This education not only benefits LGBTQ+ students, but also helps build empathy among all young people. Toronto Pride is one of the most prominent events on the Canadian calendar, attracting millions of people each year. Not only does this event celebrate the LGBTQ+ community, but it also promotes a message of acceptance and love. The festival includes colorful parades, concerts, and family-friendly activities, making it an inclusive event for all ages. Additionally, many Canadian cities hold their own Pride events, demonstrating a widespread commitment to acceptance and respect for all sexual identities. 5. New Zealand. A progressive approach to sexuality, New Zealand has been a pioneer in many aspects related to human rights and sexual liberation, from the legalization of same-sex marriage in 2013 to its inclusive approach to Indigenous communities. New Zealand has made significant strides in terms of sexual rights. Sex education in New Zealand is based on principles of respect and understanding. Educational programs address topics such as consent, healthy relationships, and sexual diversity, helping to foster a culture of respect among young people. New Zealand schools are required to provide sexuality education as part of the national curriculum. This approach ensures that all students receive accurate and relevant information about sexuality, regardless of their background or identity. The Auckland Pride Festival is one of the largest events in the country, celebrating sexual diversity and promoting a message of acceptance and inclusion. This festival attracts thousands of visitors each year and has become a symbol of pride for the LGBTQ+ community. In addition to Auckland Pride, other cities such as Wellington also host Pride events, reflecting widespread acceptance across the country. These festivals are opportunities to not only celebrate, but also educate the public on important issues surrounding LGBTQ+ rights. Sexual liberation is a way of life that transcends borders and cultures, encompassing a spectrum of experiences and expressions. As we explore these 5 countries, we realize that each has found its own path toward acceptance and celebration of sexual diversity. These countries, through progressive policies, comprehensive education, and vibrant festivals, have created environments where people can live authentically without fear of judgment or discrimination. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the 5 countries where sexual liberation is a way of life. We hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. We'd love to hear which was your favorite country and why. Leave us your comment below and subscribe for more interesting content. See you next time.